Shout out to the VIP and all the day traders. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. We'll be going through some details today. I have identified a potential reversal, 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, and some other time frames will show the potential fan reversal. As you understand the fan reversal, New York Institute of Finance, guys, top shelf TA, brought to you here only, guys, at Bitcoin Spike. As we look for a bottom, most of I'd say the market is grasping at straws, using wild indicators or notions of a quarter or a third quarter or a second quarter rebound for the equities. Guys, I want to tell you, if going to the upside is our goal, we're going to need a pattern to get us to our goal. Bottom line, this is London with Bitcoin Spike. I welcome all of you this evening. Go ahead and shout out in the chats. As we look at this, I wanted to stream. I will cut a video for this, but I wanted to stream because I want to be able to discuss the parameters of what we've seen here over the preceding, I'd say, day and a half. You guys know it was a strong capitulation through, let me go ahead and do this, a strong capitulation through that line of top line resistance, prior resistance. So I was sitting here and I'm looking at this in terms of the specifics. We do have an element as well of the bear flag. Hugely important. Pay attention. This is critical information. The downside target to the bear flag, and you may say, well, it sounds like you don't know. I'm going to tell you guys, what do? We trade. Do we have a justification for $10,000? Oh boy, this is all I'm going to say. Oh boy, do we have a justification for $10,000? I haven't shared it with you yet. I want everyone else to guess. I want to see throughout the entirety of the market. I want to see if anyone has any real justification for $10,000. I'm interested in seeing how all of this works in terms of the current price of $20,000. Understand a move to the downside from a bear flag. Looking at the formation here, it's a nice formation. So we have everything from a potential reversal. You guys understand that potential reversal, the fan feature, very classic in terms of the reversal potential. Guys, it's textbook as of now. If bulls can hold support and bust through resistance, we're looking to the upside. You would say, well, that's very hypothetical. That's an if. Well, if bulls want to reverse to the upside, this is their chance. Bam. Right here. Now, what is a fan? You know, level of resistance, flip to support. Level of resistance, we're in the process of trying to flip to support. It is an institutional level. Guys, in terms of the recognition, you'll see the level of resistance, flip to support. Level of resistance, flip to support. Boom. It is the fan principle at a bottom. Look at this. The fan principle at a bottom. Just so that you understand, New York Institute of Finance, we are going to cover it. Period. So, in terms of this, I hope you guys are doing well. We're starting the week off, and I hope everybody is feeling good after a good weekend. We've had good trades in the back. Shout out to all the VIP. I want to shout out to Kent Gifford, VIP. I just set him up on 100 rounds. Very, very cool, Kent. Congratulations. And if you're not VIP yet, I'll let you know. If you join VIP, I will set you up on 100 rounds. Those are practice rounds for you to become accustomed to futures so that you understand leverage without losing your bank account or even a significant portion of your bank account. Yeah, it's very typical in leverage. We approach it a different way. We approach it the right way. Now, in terms of the specifics, in terms of this move to the downside, we measured this in the back, and it is a move to the downside with an upward sloping channel. It is very reminiscent of the preceding level. Bear flag. You know this, guys. Everybody knows bear flag. Now, in terms of the preceding level, we had multiple, I'd say, almost conflicting. We did have contradictory patterns here in as well at the preceding level, 30,000. Pay attention, please. Want to shout out and thank you to all the VIP. Just thanks for being in a cool trade group. Bottom line. In terms of the flat top resistance, ascending line of support, you'll recall we had a bullish structure above. We were very excited about it. We got nice interaction in terms of these moves to the upside along this level of projected. If you'll remember, I projected this line of support, and bam, we got huge trades out of that, if you guys will recall that. So we had the bullish feature above. It turned into the bear flag, period. If you would look at this specific, we need the channel formation to the upside after a move to the downside. This move, bam, very solidly, guys, solidly put together. A lot of velocity, right? When I say velocity, I mean that amount of vertical distance you cover within the limited time frame that you're looking at. So a lot of vertical distance covered within a very limited time frame. High velocity, boom, to the downside. As we would look at this preceding level, I bring it up, and this is the $30,000 level above. I bring it up because we had the bullish expectation here. All the bulls needed to do was perform. You guys know that. In terms of, guys, the flat top resistance, ascending line of support, this was a nice on the candle wicks. We had a perfectly flat top. We are approaching, guys, we're looking at CPI earnings, etc. this week in equities. It's a difficult week for the market. We had some bit of, they would just say, volatility in the market in equities this start to this week on Monday. So in terms of the specific preceding bear flag, this next level, this, guys, is a textbook, very close to being a textbook bear flag as well. So as we would look at the possibility for let's just say for a reversal, the fan that I have indicated is a reversal pattern. Remind yourselves of the following. The completion move of the preceding flagpole, boom, to the downside. We cannot, guys, I'm going to tell you, we cannot look past the technicals. We cannot go into dream state. We cannot go into fairy fun land and decide that we want to think about things that are just possible or invented as applying to a new a new realm or whatever it is. This is Bitcoin. This is technical analysis. This is a 57% potential drop down to $8,500. That's not a joke. That's not a, well, maybe hypothetically. It's a bear flag right now, period. Be prepared, guys, with your targets underneath. VIP, no. We consistently in VIP have a heavy accumulation strategy. Boom, we have heavy reserve capital to the downside. These green indicators, these are signifying heavier reserve capital because of the nature, guys. And yes, we trade. We love the 100 rounds. We love our leverage trades. But yes, in terms of heavy accumulation, heavy cash stacked to the downside for Bitcoin. Any chart that looks like this, heavy cash reserves. We have been saying that since the top of Bitcoin. So looking at the feature and framework here, we discussed yesterday in terms of that channel framework as well to the downside, just the fact that that could overextend, right? And I wasn't looking forward to that specific element thereof because it would become bearish. You guys will recall that. And this is London. Let's talk about, let me find this indicator real quickly. I want to shout out to the VIP. I appreciate all you guys in the back. I love it when you guys trade. I know that you're busy with a lot of other things. Some of you are preparing to travel. Congratulations. That sounds like fun. I'm excited, a little jealous. Get over to the French Riviera and have a good time. And if you need any recommendations, I have a few. Pokerol is the #1 island in the French Riviera. Go have some fun in Pokerol. You have to go there by boat, private boat. So in terms of the specific move to the downside, just shouting out to some VIP. They're about to travel. In terms of this specific move here, I did speak about this. We would have liked to have seen a real bull flag formulate, but it was concerning to me that this could just become another conduit to the downside, really, of what we're looking at in terms of this bear flag. So we would like, again, to pick up, and let's go through the details here. Let's look again at what I have projected here. Not that there's just an incomprehensible amount of patterns in play. There's not. But you have to do the following. You have to take the market as it comes to you. You cannot decide. I'm going to tell you guys, you cannot decide. Let's pull this, put this up into context. You cannot decide here. Let's just look at this, guys, and I think you'll agree with this. We cannot decide here at $64,863.10, $64,863.10, exactly $64,000, right? In terms of that, and I've memorized that from a long time ago, or the 69,000, we're not going to project that, well, we're going to have an expanding diagonal here after we, let's say from 65,000. Let's just go there. We're going to have a $69,000 run. Then we're going to have an expanding diagonal. We're going to fail to get an ascending triangulation. And then I project we're going to hit the 50% retracement, formulate a large bear flag, go to the downside with a failed descending wedge, and thereafter form, guys, do you get it? Do you get it, guys? What does the market require you to do? It requires you to trade. All right. In addition to that, it requires that you have a plan, that you have strategy, okay, that you're prepared for the cyclical nature of something based upon its preceding pricing behavior. Okay, heavy cash reserves towards the downside. Those green, so those specific green indicators there are the heavy cash reserves to the downside. So when we're talking about 2 or 3 different patterns, we trade. I'm going to tell you guys. So what do? We buy at support, we sell at resistance. We trade our patterns and we hit our targets. What does it require for us if we have a target? How do we hit the target? We need a pattern to get us to our target, period. So if we have a target to the upside and a target to the downside, you must be capable in the market of differentiating between, let's say today, very good example, please pay attention. Today, we had a symmetrical triangulation. VIP, know this, we traded this in the back like gangbusters. Boom, guys, look at this. We had a symmetrical triangulation. You must be able to distinguish between a pattern, between 2 patterns, and between a break to the upside and a break to the downside. You must know which pattern is engaging. So when we discuss multiple patterns, guys, it's not to confuse. It is to essentially eliminate the confusion, to provide more guidance in terms of what breakouts are in play. You guys understand this, right? Which breakouts are in play? Which patterns are in play? If price moves, is there only one pattern in play on the map, or are there 2 that I need to consider? If she breaks to the upside, am I necessarily limited by the channel formation? For instance, you see, am I just limited by the channel formation and the bear flag? Or is there a possibility with the fan reversal? There you guys go. See, you need to be capable of managing, say, the fan reversal, a reversal tactic. As we would look at this from the resistance, the 2 hits at resistance, flip to support. The hits at resistance, are we flipping to support? That gets your jet, guys. That could have an anticipation. It may change the way you approach the market. Very important for us to cover this information. So the quick, easy answer that people look for, I'll tell you, the ones who can't do their own TA are the people who are losing. I know this for a fact because they come to me. The ones who refuse to do their own TA are the ones who are losing. The ones who want the easy answer don't want to consider 1 or 2 patterns, don't want to trade even, guys, I'm not sure they want to trade 1 pattern, but they definitely don't want to trade 2. Don't ask them to trade 2 patterns. You mean we have a channel formation, a potential reversal. We have a bear flag and, hold on, there's a bearish indication and a bullish indication at the same time. Don't ask me to trade that. That is what I get all the time, guys, to the point of literal just hysterics sometimes in terms of either the laughter it creates or just literally some of the attitudes that are brought to me, just inability to cope. You have to be able to, and this is not VIP. I'm not talking about VIP, guys. VIP are solid. VIP know what's going on. VIP understand. What do we do, guys? We caught this specific bottom. Boom. Exactly. Like Loctite. Boom. We caught this low here for the entirety of the move up to 69,000. I am not worried about VIP. VIP are not worried about us being able to trade. It was a micro move. Boom. And yeah, we caught the bottom. The bottom, period. You want to march up to 69,000 on this retracement? That was a heavy moment. We caught the bottom. So in terms of that, congratulations to the VIP, the winner's circle, as Freddie likes to call it. Shout out to Freddie, to J Mac, to Kent. What's up, guys? Kent, nice to set you up on 100 rounds today. So when we're talking about 2 patterns in play, bring it on. And I'm going to tell you guys, you're sophisticated enough, you're good enough, you should appreciate when there are 2 or 3 patterns in play, because the rest of the market won't know what to do. Just so that you understand, the rest of the market won't have a clue. They will not see any type of a bullish feature possibly to this specific, besides maybe they get a news rant or some influencer rant about how this is the golden moment, whatever they're going to do, guys. But what I'm going to say is when you can say, okay, what's your objective? It's a bottom. Great. Do we have a reversal pattern? Yes, we have a reversal pattern, period, okay? Can you couple that with and trade that? The market's going to require you to trade it, period. I'm going to tell you guys, you know this. The market's going to require you to trade the pattern. But can you couple a bullish pattern with a bearish pattern, right? The bear flag, boom, two, guys, it's just great. We love the market. The bear flag, this move to the downside with this specific channel framework to the upside. Can you couple a bear flag and get excited about a potential short to the downside? I hope so, guys. I really hope that a 50% move is exciting to you. If it's not, I mean, you're not trading. If it's exciting to you guys, if you're looking for lower prices or for the opportunity to short something with this level of velocity, I mean, that is the litmus test for traders. Does this excite you? Boom. I mean, we traded it, guys. Huge returns. I'll shout out very quickly, 1,078%. That's one trade right now that's open, okay? Would I like it to go up in reverse? Sure, that would be fine. I'm also very happy with a boom, a move to the downside, a repeat bam. And in terms of measuring that, again, we can do that. We did that earlier on, but you're looking at a 50% move to the downside, about $9,000. Let's make sure that we're on that specific. Let's make sure let me make sure of that specific measurement. Let's go into that. Got a few lines here. Let me see what what we got going on here. There we go. Want to make sure it's perfect for you guys. Some of you may have just shown back up. Let me see. Let me drag this from the bottom top. There we go. Now we've got that. Let me go ahead and drag this down to the bottom. Let's go ahead and measure this to the downside as accurately. That's as precisely as I can get it, just so that you do know. Bam, to the downside. We're looking at a 51% potential move to the downside. If that doesn't excite you, I'm going to tell you you're not a trader. Shout out to Jubal. What's up, Jubal? Hope Alaska is going well with Man and AJ Crypto. Appreciate chatting with you and quite a few the VIP over the recent days here. It's nice summertime VIP. So in terms of the specific 50% possible move to the downside, are you ready? Do you have orders waiting at lower targets? I'm just going to ask you that question, right? Do you have orders waiting at lower targets? Okay, this is not a light market, guys. This is Bitcoin. If you didn't come prepared to trade, she's gonna show you that fact. I just guarantee you, she's continually doing that. So we welcome the top traders. That is VIP. And what we say, guys, I wanted just to come live for a bit and see who was out there that wanted to kind of discuss this specific bear flag framework. Venus, I know you're chilling. What's up, sweetheart? Hope you're doing well. I know you're getting ready for your trip. And yeah, sometimes when I talk about personal things, like I'll talk to a specific VIP member, the rest of the room will just clear out. That doesn't bother me at all. If it's non-VIP that are not watching and they just leave, that's fine. It's not a problem. We're a group. This is an exclusive group, and I'm happy to spend the time on the air and wish somebody well on a trip they're going to have, or wish somebody, just to congratulate one of our own team members. It's just not, I'm not up for the, I've always said, guys, and you know this, I don't need the 100,000 viewers. We just don't need it. I want good VIP traders. I want to be in the back rooms where I am, guys. 1,078%. I want to be back here with the #1 traders in crypto who do their own TA, who can literally just launch into a trade, who are working on their trade development skills at a professional level, at as near of a professional level, let's say, as is possible, okay, with just hot hands. I literally want the VIP to be able to outcompete anybody they know in the market or know of in the market. Like literally, guys, literally. And I know that's possible if you really commit to the process of trading. I know that you can do this, and we've had some great results in VIP, guys. Some great results. I don't brag all the time. Many $1 million days, okay? Many $1 million days. I'll just say that. And just incredible returns overall. It's been nice, guys. Always with the heavy cash reserve. So the move to the downside, upward sloping channel, bear flag. Move to the downside, upward sloping channel, bear flag. This is in play. Okay, it is in play right now. I would expect some interaction at this level. I'm just going to tell you, at this level, prior to any breakout, and this is another thing people do not like, is flipping a chart. If you see this, and first of all, that there is a potential for a reversal. The bottom hunters are out, right? The bottom hunters are out. But in terms of this move to the upside, downward sloping channel. There's a little bit of differentiation here, okay, and you guys have noticed that. It cuts across the top of it to where we do have a touch of a wedge, right? This is a little bit uneven here. It's just within threshold. The market's looking at this as a bear flag right now. So this is red alert, period. This is exciting. On this specific hit, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interaction and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would expect interaction at this level, without a doubt. Just to let you know, I'd expect some interaction at this level. It was indicated precedingly in the prior bear flag, this specific level of interaction, quite a bit of it, and I would just be surprised if we're just going to hammer straight down. Still, the breakout is in question. I'm going to tell you guys, are your alerts set? 50% potential move to the downside. It would be awesome. I'm going to tell you, and I know that VIP will be trading. Absolutely. We are excited about the potential for lower prices, and understand we are cognizant and we are fully prepared to trade to the upside. And guys, if you're not a balanced trader, I don't know where you're at. If you're not a balanced trader, are you losing half the time that you're unbalanced? You're probably losing a lot more than half the time if you're completely unbalanced. I'm going to tell you, if you cannot balance a bear flag with a potential for a reversal through the fan, if you don't care what a fan is, and if you don't care what the New York Institute of Finance is, guys, you got to care. Where does Wall Street go to school? Oh, I don't care about Wall Street. I watch this dude on Twitter, or I watch this dude on YouTube. Man, you're going to get skunked by Wall Street every time. Almost every time. That's the bottom line. I'm going to tell you guys, you got to be competitive with the top traders on the street, and those guys are not. I mean, Wall Street. Those guys that you're going to check out on YouTube, you're gonna look past the answers that Wall Street is looking at with New York Institute of Finance. You're gonna look past those answers, and you're gonna have someone else fill your mind with some other kind of contagion that's not even validated, guys. Validated with any kind of responsible resourcing or data research whatsoever. Just zero, huh? Just never, guys. Not in VIP. That's not the way that we roll. We make no apologies about that. We want you guys to be the very best traders out there. That's the bottom line, guys. And you know this, we've had members of JP Morgan, VP level, etc., ex-JP. We've had all types, guys, BlackRock. We've had exchange employees across the board. I'll tell you, whether or not individuals like that cut it at VIP, I'll let you know that the requirement is do your own TA. When you see individuals able to do their own TA, able to engage on a bullish pattern or a bearish pattern, okay, with the understanding of catch potential, right? The catch potential at your specific levels of the Fibonacci's. And did we kind of allude to something called a bull trap? I think we did. Yeah, that bull trap, that momentum just died, didn't it? Absolutely. Congratulations to anyone who shorted based on our bull trap video. So looking at this, we're hanging on to that specific. Let me see. What do we got here? Just a comment here. It's typically VIP, but yeah, we're looking at the Fibonacci levels are exactly and precisely laid out for a reason. Those are the growth pattern targets that we're looking at: $19,300, $18,685, $18,320, and then the full retracement part would be that $17,629. Okay, $17,629. Great pickups from this area here. Great pickups. For anyone that decided not to trade, I'm just curious if anybody decided not to trade. If you're looking at, well, you just decided not to trade. You had a great long position. You just decided not to. Well, I got to tell you guys, if you just decided to look a top formation descending triangle straight in the face and say, well, I'm just going to hold on to my long. Well, maybe where the country you're in, or where you're from, I have no idea what planet you're on. If you're going to stare a descending triangle down like you mean it and just hold on to your long, all right, I don't know what planet you're on. I won't, whatever country, it wouldn't even matter. What planet would you be on? That's a very clearly indicated descending triangulation. We nailed that in the back. Great shorts, in terms of VIP. Way to go. So in terms of that, when Bitcoin shows you something, a dominant pattern like that, you have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. Could it break out to the upside? Sure, but the confirmation was perfect back on to prior level of support, confirms its resistance, and it's just been it's gone on a bit of a trajectory to the downside, which is welcome. So what I'll tell you is this: I know that we have a few VIP here. I wanted just to come live, frankly, and I wanted just to shout out to Kent Gifford. I just got, and I see Sean as well. What's up, Sean? Nice to see you, brother. Also, Anthony. What I will say, Anthony, want to see those trades, brother? What's up? You know this. What I'll say is Kent Gifford, I just got him into 100 rounds tonight. So we just started that. I'm excited about that opportunity when I'm able to bring someone into the futures market the right way. It's not with zero explanation. It's literally I would just say with the best approach to developing trade skills. It's not here, throw everything you have into this one trade and follow me. No, it's trade skill development, okay? Because we've seen so many people lose that we want to be part of that solution, right? And to the extent that people decide to go heavier, to the extent that either their cash flow or their skill set permits such, no problem, right? If you're trading 1/100th of a comfortably expendable amount of cash, right, you don't have to be prepared to lose everything, but 1/100th, right, that's a good rule of a comfortably expendable amount of cash. Comfortably expendable. You could spend 100 times your trade any time, every month, no problem. It's not going to leave a dent. It's not going to leave a scar between you and crypto or anybody, guys. It's not going to let you make you feel let down. That's the idea while you're learning. And I have a question for anyone. If you don't think that the answer, I'm going to tell you guys, if you don't think that the answer is going to be with you and your own skill development, how has it worked out just trying to find the answer somewhere else? I'm just curious. And VIP can definitely attest to this in the back. You know, if you, and for that specific reason, I'll bring up the heavy cash reserve that we've been discussing since $69,000. How has that worked out? Beautifully well. Who else on the map anywhere was discussing heavy cash reserves down through the 86% retracement? Guys, we haven't even gotten to the 78.6. I'm talking heavy cash reserves through the 86. Yeah, who, guys? That would be us. That would be me. Since the top. Guys, at all times, talking about that heavy cash reserve deployment for accumulation. So in terms of the trading, the day trading that we go through, I take a lot of, I esteem highly the process of you being able to compete on the micro time frames, you being able to trade these patterns in addition to those heavy accumulation schedules that we go through. Yes, I'll say this as we would look at an accumulation schedule, understand if you were to have just held, the problem with just holding is those who are just holding are still holding. Yes, there are incredible trades through this zone, incredible trades, right? You guys know this from the pickup here that we caught. Guys, just consistent the bull flag in this zone, which we called before assimilating it to this preceding bull flag. I just tell you guys, there's a lot of trades ongoing in the market, and we look forward to the opportunity not just to accumulate, quote unquote, but to trade. So as those trade skills go up and they increase, and they, guys, as they evidence themselves to you and other people, you'll find more opportunities aside, let's say outside of the typical accumulation schedule that you may be on. But I'm very excited, and it's not just a fly-by-night idea that we had, you know, in terms of, well, we want a heavy accumulation at the downside. Everyone must have heavy cash reserves down in this area, guys. Who was saying down in this area up here? We were, guys. So to the extent that you're new to the station, etc., new to the group, let me say that, what I'll say is it's just crucial that that we appreciate who we are, that we remind each other of that, and not everyone has been around that long. So in terms of that, that we see a Ghost Coffee that is here, I will say that you're welcome to join our VIP. I typically reserve that spot there for VIP. If you'd like to join our trade group, you're more than welcome to join top level of membership, no problem. In terms of that, I'll just give you kind of a warning there. You're welcome to join. I wanted to come and chat with some VIP in the back. We've got some great traders, traders that have been around for a while, and I'm just pleased to be able to bring you kind of the message of the dual and conflicting patterns right now. conflicting patterns. And you need to understand, guys, I spend a lot of time meeting with single individuals. So in terms of a YouTube channel, if I'm trying to get a lot of viewers or whatnot, and the guys I spend time with, they've seen, if I need to or want to, we can get more viewers. And that's not my goal. My goal is to spend time with quality people, and the quality people want to listen. I've just found that, and the people who really aren't high quality in terms of traders, etc., they don't want to listen, right? They just don't. They've been listening to the wrong answer for a year or 6 months, and they want to go back to the wrong answer. That's not us. We want you to develop. We want you to become the trader. We want you to be able to trade either the bear flag or, let's say, the Fibonacci's underneath, right? Absolutely, to engage your targets on limit order. We want you to be able to understand the implications of the potential for the reversal on the fan. If you've been watching us, many of these have played. Tough pickup in this area. The 12-minute, for some reason I'm going to say the 12 or 15-minute, has these lines laid out very well. If you're not familiar with what a fan reversal is, I will tell you one thing. Wall Street knows what it is. And if you want to discount Wall Street altogether, if you're one of those people who want to ruin Wall Street, I mean, didn't you grow up? You're a trader, guys. Didn't you grow up like idolizing Wall Street? You wanted to be an investment banker or a trader or something? I don't have much connection with people who just hate Wall Street. I love Wall Street. I think it's awesome. It's the best stock market in the world, right? If there's no appreciation for it, that's just not who we are. You know, I remember around, what was it, GMC, or it might as well have been GMC, AMC. You guys remember all the aping in and this and that, everything else. What was it with AMC? You know, the guys just proclaiming, we are the problem. Wall Street, we are the problem. Like in an aggressive tone. And like, whoa. It was like, you know, they were following me on Twitter. I'm like, you know, I was giving them targets. We hit a perfect rebound trade on AMC. Perfectly, literally just skill set, boom. Yeah, I mean, you made bank if you just looked at the target, and it wasn't multiple targets. It was literally just like a keyhole and a key. Put it in, and bam, there you go. There's a door to profits. It was a big deal, right? On AMC, and they were getting aggressive, and like, you know, it was like getting riled up. I'm like, this, you know, that's just not going to work. That's not the style. That's not what we want. We want a positive frame of mind, a positive dynamic, and I just don't see how. Just don't see exactly. What we're going to be looking at in terms of the overall idea of winning, right? If you're going to be a winner, where are you going to be? You know, what are you going to be focused on, guys? We would just hope the whole complete game, the whole complete mindset, mentality, from your health to your wealth, guys. We want it to all be firing on all cylinders. So this is London with Bitcoin Spike. I will be, what do we say, guys? I'll be in the back trading. I'll cut you a video on this, but just wanted to come to you guys because some of you are trading, some of you are actively trading. We're going to celebrate Kent being put on his 100 rounds. Kent, we're going to be looking for those specific returns soon. Mind the 50% to the downside. We did the calculation and the target, also the potential reversal. Be ready to trade. It's Monday, so I wanted to kind of liven things up for you guys. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. If you didn't catch the stream, I'd watch it or wait for a video to pop out. We've got two competing patterns. Very exciting. Bull trap, you betcha.